Welcome to another episode of Universal Gaming. I'm your host, Paula Brandt. If you have an event you'd like us to cover, email me at brandtp23@yahoo.com. We'll be right back after this. Welcome to another D&D story time. I'm your game master, Paula Brandt, and we're going over 4th Ed D&D homebrew world of mine, continuing on. They're on the top, no, they're in this great gorge in the country of Corinthar, and they're on the 4th ledge, and they're doing skill challenges to get down this great, massive, 700-foot deep gorge that you can only fly across. So they're jumping and doing skill challenges to get down these ledges of this great cavern, gorge, of this great gorge. It's like the Grand Canyon, but a lot bigger. So I have 2 new players. I have Lisa, who's playing a fighter, and Grant, who's playing a rogue. They fought some Warforged, some Shade Hunter bats. They found a 4th level magic item. And magic items in this, I really didn't want to plan ahead too much. I wanted to wing it. So I just said, okay, you find this level of an item, pick something out of Adventurer's Vault, Morning Canyon's Magic Emporium, out of Adventure Vault 2, or out of the DMG. Just make it simple. You get a 4th level item, pick something you can use, because I don't want to do it. Okay, and then I have a quote for you. "Oh bleep," echoing throughout the gorge. Probably because they saw some monsters and they were like, "Oh bleep." Then they fought some spinning drakes. Now we're going to do another day's adventure. December 2008. We had, my players were Claude, Steve C., the Bard, and Alexis, the Changeling Cleric. They got experience and encounter experience, and like I said before, I was doing every 10 skill challenges or encounters or roleplay, if it was massive enough roleplay, every 10 of those, and they level up. That way I don't have to add or do experience or anything like that. And then for some reason I changed the campaign setting. No more my world, no more my adventures. Still making adventures though, but I changed it to Forgotten Realms. And the reason why I changed it to Forgotten Realms, 4th edition, was because the books came out, the Forgotten Realms campaign setting and the Forgotten Realms player's guide for 4th edition. And it was just, Forgotten Realms is one of my things. I like running in Forgotten Realms because I know it fairly well. It's something that I can pull adventures and make adventures from. So I wanted to use it. So no more of my homebrew world. I will get back into videos about my homebrew world in the future, but for now we went into Forgotten Realms. They were in Baldur's Gate, and I had a plot where there were all these ghosts lingering around the city because they had not resolved issues of their death. And the party was finding this out and doing these, talking to these ghosts. Most of them were friendly. Some of them would not speak, but they were floating around day and night, not afraid of the sunlight or anything like that. So they met Paul, who was a human wizard, and he took the party into the sewers. He said, there's a magic item I'm looking for or something, and that was the quest, to go with Paul into the sewers. So all Claude wanted to do was go to the wizard tower, but the party decided to go into the sewers with Paul and help him out. They got attacked by a gargoyle, and after that encounter they found an amulet that some of the ghosts wandering around the sewers recognized. They didn't know what it did, but they recognized it. Okay, we're going to do one more game session in this video, and it's January 2nd, 2009. It's Oasis 1 on the Forgotten Realms calendar. I have players Greg, Alexis, Steve C., and Rachel, and I have 2 players with the same first name, so their last names are Mulaney and Bender. I've known most of these people for a long time, and some of them were characters for a long time in this campaign. Rachel had a half-elf cleric named Miri and a half-elf warlock named Dimitri. And then Mulaney had a Eladrin rogue named Robin, and Bender had a Eladrin battle mage named Kendrick. All I have left from this day's encounter was quotes from that day. I have pegged by a sun god, Mulaney said. Pipes turn into pouches too, Steve said. Use a bag to count it, Alexis said. Stop counting the same coin. They were funny people. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll continue our 4th Ed Forgotten Realms Now adventure next time. That's all I got. Let's do this one. That's all the time we have today for Universal Gaming. I hope your dice roll 20s, and we'll see you next time. Today's book of the month is The Forgotten Realms Atlas, written by TSR in 1990. It is a book of pretty much maps for advanced Dungeons and Dragons. There's the Trackless Sea, the Sacred Grove, there's Shadowdale in here, there's Icewind Dale, and there's, as you can see, there's pictures and there's paragraphs with descriptions of the places. The one thing I've used out of here was Shadowdale.